something on immigration. Does he have a point that we need to think about reducing it until we get the housing infrastructure in place?
Well, a couple of points about that. I mean, the budget was focused on building more affordable housing, and that's what today is about. And if he cares about more social and affordable housing, he should vote for the Housing Australia Future Fund in the Parliament. He's got a rolled gold opportunity to put his money where his mouth is when it comes to housing. But as usual, he's playing politics. You know, today we're talking about the sorts of tax breaks which are new in the budget to incentivise more housing. We've got a broad and ambitious policy agenda when it comes to housing affordability. Now, when it comes to the migration forecasts in the budget, it's important to remember that those numbers in the budget are not government policy, they're not a target, they're not a lever that the government is pulling. They simply recognise that the students and long-term tourists are coming back quicker than anticipated, and fewer Australians are leaving Australia to go and work overseas. And the opposition has in the past said they want the students and tourists to get back quicker. So there's an inconsistency there. The other important point is this. If you compare the forecasts for net overseas migration in my budget and compare them to the forecasts from a couple of years ago in coalition budgets, then Australia will be cumulatively smaller under my forecasts than under their forecasts. And that's because, for obvious reasons, during COVID, we were getting fewer migrants. And so even with this bounce back in students and tourists, we have still not gotten to the level that the last coalition government forecast in their own budget papers. So we need some honesty here from the opposition. You know, once again, Peter Dutton is playing the usual divisive and dishonest politics when it comes to population. It's not a government policy, it's not a government target, and it is less cumulatively than what it would have been if their own forecasts a couple of years ago in their budget had eventuated.